Welcome back,
And I
guys.
actually... Shit, my bad. I cut
Okay.
off your intro.
Welcome back, guys.
I...
Guys, Dead Space. Go ahead. Oh,
Yeah, that intro was bad and my bad. But
it's all good.
I actually did forget where I was. So, you remember where I was and what I was saying?
Not off the top of my head, I don't. I would fucking forgot what you were even talking about.
We were talking about like how oh yeah, now I remember what I was gonna say. The only time you actually end up with a good like you know remake of an old game, and I say remake in air quotes, is when it's a remaster. And just to give you an idea of how bad video games are now, uh, and talking about the people who play them and their knowledge of what video games actually are. You got motherfuckers nowadays that will say you don't know the difference between a remake and a remaster, and then they'll get it wrong. But yeah, you're wrong. Dude, like it is so fucking easy to differentiate between which one's which. A remaster is literally the old original game. Nothing redone. You're playing the same game that you played if you were around in 2008. The only difference is if there were like a few glitches in the original, they're fixed. And an HD filter thrown over top of it. And maybe the music re-recorded. And that's like maximum effort. But if it's a
This
a
game,
minimal effort remaster, it's just old original game with HD filter and nothing more.
like this game, right? Like this one. This one,
Yeah.
this one, this one is almost the same game. There's a few things that are different, but it's not majorly different.
So not bro. Like this would likely fall under remake. Or I don't know. I don't know the original Dead Space, so you might be able to correct me. Uh, the best way I can put it, bro, is like I said. Is this the original Dead Space just with a HD filter thrown over it? And maybe a couple of like item or weapon name changes.
There's not really
Or
any.
is it a full-on remake?
There's not any weapon changes or new weapons or different weapons. They're all the same weapons. The suits are the same. The suits the same. I mean, even the intro of the original and the remake are exactly identical. I mean, a lot of these games are 100% identical to the original. There's a few
So
things. There's a few things that I took out.
so this game is not a complete from the ground up remake. It's a remaster.
More or less a remaster.
Okay. So yeah, obviously You know what? The best way I can really dumb down this explanation. Spyro Reignited, Crash Insane trilogy. Those are full on remakes.
Thought I'd never see you again.
As for
I'm gonna get us home.
I don't know if
Listen, that's the West Beacon nearby.
anybody will be familiar with the examples of remasters I'm gonna give.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy X HD remaster, 12 The Zodiac Age. Those are not remakes, they're remasters. The only reason I use those two is because I couldn't think of any other remasters. Tony Hawk's Pro Skaters, 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Well, 1 and 2 at least. Those are not remasters, those are full-on remakes. And then 3 and 4 we would actually classify as a demake. Oh, and usually, bro, the term remake is usually reserved for games that, like, say, come out on the PS2, and then somebody makes what they call a ROM hack of the game, where they actually make it look like an old NES game, but it's the same game. Same cutscenes, same character models, but instead of having voice acting, it's all like text bubble and 8-bit graphics, like the kind of shit you'd see on the original Game Boy.
No, focus on launching that SOS beacon. There's maintenance ducts everywhere. I'll catch up.
And maybe a few additions, like some secret bosses and stuff.
I mean,
Cross my heart.
I don't, I,
I love you, Isaac.
I don't know. I don't like this. I don't know.
Things back the way they
I don't
were
know. I don't know how much
and make us whole again.
they changed. I mean, I didn't play through the entire original, so there's parts I don't know that are is different or the same or not. Just
Yeah.
some of the stuff that I've been through in the original, I've been through in this one too. So there's a
You
couple
know what
things that
I
are different.
Yeah. You know what I think would be really cool for this game? MX Legends, or if not this one, uh, some of the new ones that might come out after this one. Uh, kind of go like towards dirt, where like say you're riding around in free ride like I am. Like to warm up, I'm on a nationals track,
Yeah,
and you can run out of gas. So you like say have to bring a UTV with you or something, and then with a fuel tank, and then you'd have to like press a button to call over someone, like a part of your crew, and they'd ride over to you so you could fill up your tank again.
yeah.
Maybe also throw in like actual vehicle damage, where if you wreck really bad, your bike is just folded up like origami.
Zero gravity.
But in terms of like going towards dirt, that would be about as far as I'd go. And to be honest, bro, I'd say like if anything, that wouldn't be like realism changes. That would be more like I guess slice of life, like uh added detail changes if anything, because there's other than the bike damage, if you wreck really bad, actually destroying your vehicle, uh the running out of gas thing, you wouldn't actually be stuck where you'd have to reload. You could just like literally press a button, and then yeah, some crew member would come over and go, well ran dry, buddy. A small cutscene, and now you're back riding around.
It had to be you or Jacob.
I thought I'd never see you again. I'm gonna get us help.
Are you
There's
fucking
SOS
kidding
beacon
me?
nearby. We can call for help.
This place has really got to you. Isaac, I had
Jesus
Jacob killed.
Christ.
I can
That's
get
what
you to the
happens when
workshop.
you're not paying attention.
Security
So yeah, I think it'd be cool, like, to put, in a game like this where
It's Liz Cross.
they made it where you could run out of gas, but just so you could have like a little cool, I guess, realism cutscene where you gotta call somebody on standby with another vehicle so they can bring a fuel tank to you.
Yeah. They could do some really cool stuff with the games if they really tried.
Yeah. I mean, off-road racing, yeah, if you actually thought about it, there's a lot of cool shit you could do. What I just stated is like, tip of the iceberg if you really wanted to, go all out. For anybody familiar with the series, will probably go, huh, I see what you did there. Last one, before Legends actually being called all out.
You know.
And that wasn't even intentional. I wasn't trying to title drop like that. Just kind of happened. Shit.
You have to look around for stuff because there's security doors that are hidden that you can get into that have extra equipment and shit on them.
Yeah.
I just found one. I just found one with a weapon upgrade that I never found before. I mean, it's a good for a gun I'm not using, but
Hold on, bro. I gotta take a leak. Oh, and whenever we get off of here, I gotta take a dish rag to some of my shoes. I don't know. Somebody in the comments might be able to. Well, I mean, I'd only be able to see it after the fact. Might be able to let me know that dish rag with soap and rubbing alcohol on it to whiten shoes could potentially destroy them.
I don't think I'd destroy them. I think he'd be okay. Bleach would destroy them.
And now that I'm done with the stream, I can unmute my mic. So, but yeah, I have no doubt fucking bleach would destroy the shoes. I don't know if it would, bleach would destroy their, like, integrity, like, the physical structure, but the color, yeah, that would be absolutely fucked. Which, correct me if I'm wrong, bro, is why I'm pretty sure that you don't throw in colored clothing in the washing machine if you're using bleach.
Oh yeah, or your clothes are gonna be a different color, or your clothes are gonna turn a different color.
Even if you're I know you don't throw in colored with whites thing. But even if you don't throw in whites with colored clothing, you still throw bleach in there. I think it would, again, correct me if I'm wrong, still either your shirts would come out looking like tie-dye, or you'd have, like, say you got a shirt that's like black with like maybe red letters on it. Where that black and red is, it would kind of look like water-based paint on a black paper, and then you just, before it dried, just went and then it spread out, and then it
Hold on.
dried up, and
Hold on, come on with me.
before he comes back, I'm actually going to stop that example. I found a way to word it better, less long-winded. Shit. Okay, bro. Real quick, I found a less long-winded way to word that. Uh, anyway, yeah, correct me if I'm wrong, but even colors, no whites thrown in, but colors in a washing machine with bleach. If you had a red and black shirt, wherever that red is on the shirt, it would be kind of like a red wavy circle faded out with like a white circle around it. You know, because it kind of like literally melted the red in the shirt, kind of spread it out.
Yeah.
Because I know my grandma's got some shirts with that color, and it's got like white patches, like not like pure white, but like a kind of grayish color, like a red circle around it, like it literally ate away at the color, but didn't go all the way through.
Yeah. That's still locked.
So yeah, uh, with that, doesn't bleach also fuck up colored clothing, even if it's colored clothing the only thing in the washing machine with bleach?
Yeah.
I was about to say, I think it like eats it away, and usually in patches. But I got no doubt, man, if you used damn near half a bottle, if you had a black shirt with red like letters or something on it, that bitch would come out completely white. Either that or pink. And the only reason it's pink is because it ate away all the black in the
Yeah.
material and completely smeared the red. Watered it down and just spread it out over the entirety of the shirt.
Kind of want to.
I don't mean to be offensive, but I thought it was funny. But yeah, your shirt, because of the bleach, has so little melanin in it now, it's not only white, it's albino. All I gotta say is don't wear that shirt in the sun or it'll literally burst into flame.
Alright,
I'm
so
sorry, I don't mean to be offensive, but I thought that was funny.
I've been using the contact beam,
Yeah.
but I want to try out the line gun. Move storage. Storage line gun. Where's it at? Got every line gun there. Move the inventory. Move the inventory. Move the inventory. No, I don't want to sell. Oh no. I meant to move those. Oh, I
Oh,
meant to move those line racks to. Oh man, I meant to move those line racks over here.
you know what I really need to do, bro, with like playing this game? I don't know if like how much MX like you've watched in video form, but correct me if I'm wrong, but whenever people jump, they don't lean back like, forward, backward multiple times in midair to make sure they land flat or at a, nose whenever they land at a decline.
Yeah.
They just stand up straight and then tip forward because they're usually holding the throttle, gas gyro, and then forward for brake gyro. Or do they actually lean back and forth like that?
I think they actually do. How long are we recording for? I have to end this recording. I have to run down to the ATM.
Oh, you asked how long you were recording because you're see if you got a little bit.
All your weight in the front.
And my question as to why that is, because if you stand up and lean forward completely, yeah, you're not going to flip backwards, but you're going to lose all of your traction. even if you come at that hill as fast as you can, before you even maybe make it halfway up, you're going to come to a complete stop and just start spinning out. And then start to roll down backwards. That's why I think, parking your butt, sitting completely. Maybe, adjusting your sit more, to the front of the bike, and just, tucking your upper body forward would be more effective. One, you get to keep your back tire digging in. Two, you still have just enough weight on the front of the bike to keep you from flipping.
Yeah. I can see what you mean.
Yeah. Because, yeah, of course, standing up and leaning forward completely, like, dude, you've got no weight on the back tire. All the weight's on the front. And if you're trying to go uphill and you've got no weight on the back tire, what the hell do you think's going to happen? You're going to slow to a crawl, probably surprisingly fast, and then just spin out, come to a stop, and then you're forced to roll backwards.
Yeah.
And yeah, the way weight works on anything, the lower you are on said vehicle, the more grounded and stable it is. Even skateboards, bro. Just banking your knees while cruising to a certain point is actually enough to, if not completely eliminate it, but make death wobble harder to actually happen. When standing straight up, it's pretty much a guarantee.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, like, knowing what I know now, I never understood that logic of, hey man, we can't make it up this hill because we're not leaning, standing up and leaning forward all the way. Like, no, you're not making it up the hill because you don't have any weight on your back fucking tire. So it's spinning, but it's like just top layer of dirt or sand. It can't dig in.
Yeah. Go fucking do this real quick.
You started recording yet?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just didn't do an intro because I'll be attaching this to the other video.
Yeah. Oh shit! Oh shit! How the hell did I not wreck on that? It went off the side of a cliff, didn't fully make it, collided with rocks, went sideways and practically backflipped, and still managed to land on the lower half of that cliff. I still don't like the fact that they haven't implemented pro physics in this game yet to, where it's a setting you can turn on and off. You don't have to switch bikes to have it.
Yeah.
To be honest, bro, like nowadays, I can see them just, leaving it the way it is and not actually making it a setting. Like, hey, you stop bitching. You got the pro physics, technically. Like, come on, guys. You've already done this, again, like 20 years ago, in the way we're asking you to do it. So, What's stopping you from doing it like that now? What? Because you're lazy? Yes.
You took a lot more shots than I want you to take.
But I will say, as much as much ragging I do on this game, unlike other AAA developers, these guys actually put in effort. They actually listen to the community, take feedback, and actually act on it. They're very interactive. They don't just make a game and then don't listen to anybody and just leave it like it is. Although I will say this, bro. I don't know your opinion, but you might say it does. Where is it? Probably gonna have to move you. Much like every game that comes out now, it's $70 initial price. I can't find it. Probably because I can't fucking see it. Hold on. Nope. And it's not on... Here it is. There is a DLC in this game that, get this, bro, it's $60. $10 less than the amount you paid for the game. And it includes apparently a full, if you want to call it story, it's really not. AMA Pro Championship, 22 through 25, Slayground, Ricky Carmichael Goat Farm and KTM Field, Throwback Tracks, Supercross World Tour, and Reflex Pack. Which I think the throwbacks include one map from Unleashed, one map from ATV Unleashed, I think 2 or 3 tracks from Reflex, and 1 from Alive. And then I think Reflex Pack only gets 3 tracks. Then World Tour is just Supercross, 4 tracks. So, yeah, you think that's worth $60? Again, when you paid $70 for the game. Because, my opinion, bro, it's a hard, definite no.
I agree with you.
I would say, like, the most that would be worth. I mean, yeah, I guess you could argue it is a lot. But most of the tracks you get, they're boring. Because, I mean, if you want to free ride them, it's just going around a track endlessly. That's it. That's all you get to do, and like, yeah, that's where it's boring. Open world free ride environments, if you want to chill out, that's where it's fun. You get to explore and you feel like like you just took your MX bike out in real life and just hit up a national park, but in a video game. So of course that would be fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, all those tracks I mentioned, only I think like 2 or 3 of them is yeah, definitely not free ride, but it consists of a bunch of different stuff, like freestyle, national, like a supercross track, but it's all like in one, area. So, yeah, it would obviously be really small, and that would get boring. So yeah, like 97% of the tracks you get, whenever you want to, uh, benefit from that ridiculous amount of money you just spent, uh, and actually ride those tracks, yeah, you'll find out you'll get bored of them really fast.
Yeah.
And I mean, like, bro, even the like base game, the story career mode, is
This'll take a minute. Head on back
like
to the
barely a story at all. Because after like maybe a couple events, like 3 or 4, uh, you'll get a prompt like, talk to your crew, and then by the way, your crew consists of only 3 people. One of them is just your mentor.
shit with that hunter there. The system can't lift the
Um, and then the quote-unquote cutscenes is just you riding up to said NPC, pressing X. You sit there on your bike like you're just idling, and they talk to you while just standing there like a mannequin. Oh, and they turn towards you, and by turn, it's like they're floating and just rotate like they're on like a spinning platform. And then say things like, hey man, you remember when we caught that movie the other day? That was really funny. Just nothing burger dialogue. That's what this game considers a story mode. So I'm pretty sure the AMA championship thing is none of that. It's just old off-road racing where it's just complete event, menu, select next event, move into that one.
Oh, sorry, I was running away from. I was running away from an enemy that regenerates.
Well, I mean, yeah, I am talking to you, but I'm also talking to the audience, which is why I kept going. I mean, yeah, again, to bring up another 20-year-old game. You can sit there and say what you want about how it wasn't really that good and it was like a cliche thing. ATV4 already did an actual career better. It had actual cutscenes. Not just rolling up to some NPC in a free ride map and then you just sitting there while they rotate towards you with no animation and say shit that has nothing to do with anything. There were so many times I was playing through career mode before I stopped and got the go talk to your crew thing, and then talk to him like, why did I need to do this? Like, why is this necessary?
The system's bugged out again.
I don't know, bro.
I'm getting those camera glitches. The ones that look like
I
my
mean,
brother.
yeah, I'd say the only dialogue that I would consider
Police are
useless
beating us
that,
away.
is actually kind of cool is your mentor
A rave was
telling
keeping up.
stories about his personal life and funny stuff he did when he was racing.
Yeah.
Then let's hope that
Like,
48
that
hours
makes
is
sense, but
no comms,
somebody
no
who's a
message.
part of your crew talking about like a funny movie you caught the other day. Like,
You see what's
why
happening
why am I
everywhere.
sitting here listening to you when I can
And
jump
then,
into the next event?
like Hammond said, she'll do the same thing.
Yeah, I mean, I see that.
Oh, and to really twist the knife, bro. That isn't optional. That's mandatory. You have to listen to that, or you can't move on to career.
That's
Cause,
fucking.
cause, yeah, cause like once you listen to all of them, then you'll get the prompt on screen that says continue career. My bad, bro. I cut you off twice.
I don't understand why you're like forced to do that.
But yeah, you're literally forced to do that because until you listen to all three of them, sometimes it's one, two, uh, and until you listen to all of them or one of them, it will not change. It'll say talk to crew, and until you do that, it won't change because it's supposed to say continue career. Press the options button. The pause button.
Yeah.
Oh, and it actually gets worse, bro. Uh, they move around the map for whatever reason. So, yeah, I mean they put like a big fucking giant fuck off yellow light beam over top of them that like literally touches the clouds. So it's not like you can't find them. But sometimes, dude, like they move to spots that are not only out of the way, but an absolute bitch to get to. Like from where you spawn in on like the compound, uh, it can take you. I'm not kidding. Like a full 3 minutes. That's if you're absolutely flying to get it out of the way. And some of the spots they end up in can actually be pretty hard to get to. Like they're so out of the way, it's actually painful. And again, you have to talk to them, or you can't proceed. So it's like, yeah, not only do they make this useless dialogue mandatory, but they also made it where the NPCs move around for whatever reason.
Yeah.
And then you have to go out of your way to ride to them, to talk to them. It's really fucking dumb.
I'll be right back.
And
I'll be right back, bro.
I don't know, but for anybody who's familiar with the ATV Off-Road Fury slash MX series, you might be able to tell me, but I'm pretty sure the people that made the Off-Road Fury games are the same ones that made the ATV, or my bad, the developers that made the ATV Off-Road Fury games are the same ones making the MX games now. I think except for the last two games, 3 and 4, I think they were different developers. But either way, if different developers can, make an MX game with a fucking full-on story and cutscenes 20 years ago, I'm pretty sure the original developers of ATV could definitely do that now. And I mean, I don't care what you say.
Just give me a minute. Okay.
And I'm talking to the audience. I mean, yeah, like I was gonna say, I don't care what you say. Uh, Not saying every single fucking racing game needs to come with a super complex, in-depth story. Nah, man, there's like a few cutscenes here and there. Your rider interacting with, actual crew characters with names that are animated with voice acting. Yeah, I would like to have that, like ATV4 and not whatever this shit is. I mean, it's like, I guess my opinion is, yeah, you gave us something, but you know, like the size of your fucking team and the hardware you're working with, buddy, you could do so much better, so much more, and yet you refuse to. That's what I fucking despise about modern gaming. Is that the budgets are so inflated that they practically beat like blockbuster films and have access to hardware that honestly rivals it and only use 0.1% of it. So bare minimum it's practically non-existent. That's like actually thinking about it, that's one of the that like that's another real reason to insult people like ruthlessly that only give a damn about graphics. I need to see the characters every pore. Otherwise, it's a crap game. I don't care what you had to say. You're wrong and I'm right. No, buddy, you're wrong because, well, my last point, so bare minimum it's practically non-existent. I mean, like, dude, it is like hardware now. It is so fucking easy to get like uncanny valley levels of hyper realistic graphics. But that's all we're focusing on. Just get the gameplay structure just like just functional, and then only focus on the graphics. Everything else is secondary. Yeah, nah, bro. Fuck you. If you actually have that opinion of if the only thing that matters is how real the graphics look, you just get bent. And I'm also halfway blaming you for being the reason why games are so fucking preachy and political now. You're what we call a normie. And there's a reason gatekeeping is a thing, to keep people like you out. Because whenever people like you start coming in droves, uh, what was once cool is not cool anymore. It's watered down and diluted. It's about as shallow as vanilla ice cream. And people with that opinion are the ones that make it that way. So yeah, thank you, Pixelist, for why video games suck now. Yeah, sorry for that little rant, but well, actually, I'm not sorry, but also sorry. Just trying to fill out the dead air. Not an insult towards my brother. I mean, he's got to do what he's got to do, but yeah, if something isn't happening, uh, attention span's completely rotted. So, got to do something to keep people's attention, even if it's just fucking completely random, nonsensical rambling. Although that rant was not random or nonsensical, I feel like that's something that anybody who enjoys video games, even if it's, you know, like 0.2% of your day, should be saying. And preaching it like it's a fucking religion. Because even people who have extremely busy lives and still find time to play a game, yeah, imagine how they feel. They have a fucking, like, hellishly busy day. And then, like, the one thing they have to take that load off is video game. And then they end up with something like fucking Dustborn or Concord. A game that lasted a week and had the plug pulled on it because it sucked.
Ugh. Ugh. I'm back. Ugh.
Had to leak.
You're good.
You know, bro, the whole time you were gone, I was talking about, like, you know, usual stuff. I avoided well, I mentioned it, but didn't go into, any further ranting like I did when you were on Twitch about, uh, you know, video games, gatekeeping, why gatekeeping is a thing, and people that are overly obsessed with fucking graphics. And, like, that's the only important thing. Usually, I talk about that briefly and instead focus on the political crap about them. But I was about to go there, bro, because I mentioned a game that pretty much proves without a shadow of a doubt what I said. Concord, a fucking Overwatch clone that, like I said while you were gone, lasted a week and had the plug pulled on it. And I can tell you this, the studio that made it, dead. Belly up. And the publisher, I don't know who the hell it was. Yeah, they're currently foaming at the mouth because of the amount of money they put into the game, and it literally made nothing back. Hey, bro, I don't know if you remember ATV Off-Road Fury 4. Like, anything about it?
We did it.
ATV?
Isaac,
Yeah,
That ship just shot down.
Off-Road
Think you
Fury
put Sam down?
4,
They must
not
have heard
3,
our
the one
SOS.
after that.
Fast? What's a military ship
Uh,
doing out here?
Out on
the
patrol.
one that had
Heck,
like
right now I took a rescue from a fucking
the one
bad
that was
cop.
basically
They're
MX
trying to
Unleashed
communications.
before
Once we
MX
fix the comms
Unleashed.
array, we
I
can
mean,
get all
it
the answers
had
we need.
dirt bikes in it. I think trophy trucks and even off-road buggies. And I mean, it was really expensive, but it even came with a special bike that is actually a class above 500. Like it had the turn signals, wing mirrors, headlights, and everything.
Hold on.
Bro,
Hold on 1 second. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe and be there for I'll be back with next part soon.
see ya.